Good morning, good days, and good evening. I'm the Hopfot, and welcome to Star Trek Bridge Crew. This is the third video now I've attempted recording of this. I'm just having nothing but trouble from my recording softwares. Really starting to lose my patience with it, but I'm just going to give you guys at least a quick rundown of the game, just give you a little bit of a look at the game and a review as well. So, this is one of those games that I had been looking forward to since I got the VR headset. So let me just hit that there and get ourselves all recentered and stuff. So yeah, like I said, this is the third video of this I've recorded now. So we started off inside this little pod here. There's an airlock back there. Obviously this thing's detached, it goes around. That's our ship there, NX-1787, the Aegis is that vessel. Down there's Australia, there's Brisbane. I've now pointed this out a couple of times because each time I pointed out the video, that's where I live, right there. See where that little speck of light is right there on the edge of Australia? That is near where I live basically. In fact, that pretty much is where I live. It's probably within that blur. Right, so, okay. I just did a solo adventure. That is basically where you play with an AI crew and such. This is mainly made to be a multiplayer game where you have other friends or even random people, so far a quick match online, who you can play with. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do solo adventure. Let's just hit start here. Yeah, nice little load screen here. I'm going to, every now and then, I'm going to actually check and make sure that we are still recording. And smoothly, yeah, good. Because, yeah, it pisses me off when that damn thing just decides, that's it, I'm gonna crap myself. Alright, so we did the campaign mission, we did the shakedown, which was the first one there. That's the next mission there, but I'm not gonna go into it. I'm gonna go back and do this one again. I've reached, what am I? Lieutenant, I think, is my rank. It said that back at the beginning there, I wasn't paying too much attention. You can see a few of my friends there are online playing all sorts of games. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do the campaign, we're going to do this one. Now, there's a little treat in this mission for those of you who are proper Star Trek fans and know what's coming up. Alright, here we go again. So this will take about half an hour. I'll point out now, there's probably not going to be too much going on. It is very much submarine warfare, this kind of game, but it is pretty much what you expect from Star Trek.
Stardate 225-8.161. My crew is assembled, and we're preparing to disembark on our expedition to the trench. Before we depart, however, Starfleet Command has asked us to complete one final exercise to confirm the Aegis's fitness for the mission ahead, and undoubtedly to test the readiness of her captain and crew.
All right. Having a bit of trouble with recording here. I don't know what it is. It must be the game capture device or something. Or it could just be my laptop just isn't really able to put up with it. We are halfway through the first mission of the set campaign in solo mode. So getting back into it. There is a nice little surprise in this mission for those who are hardcore Star Trek fans. So let me just recenter myself there. There we go. And we are going... Our objective at the moment is follow a plasma coolant trail to locate Starfleet vessel, avoid gravimetric mines, and scan plasma coolant. Right. Okay. That there is a gravimetric mine. I want you...
Target's out of range.
Do fire phases at it, but you can't right now. So let's just
Got
engage
it.
something.
Target. Firing.
Oh, now you can shoot it.
Selected.
Alright. That one.
Yes,
Analyze.
Captain. Locking on target. Scanning.
Indicate a minor subspace distortion.
So, as I've mentioned, God knows how many times now, I've already played the tutorial of this game. So that was the first video I did. I've then played this mission once. That was the second attempt at making a video of this. And now we're on the third and fourth attempt at doing this. We're now halfway through the mission, so basically, to do this. So,
sensors are detecting a distress beacon, but it is not a Federation frequency. It looks like a civilian vessel needs assistance as well.
Scanning target.
Okay, so there's a civilian vessel around.
On screen.
Aegis, according to my engineer, our engines are locked in some sort of malfunction cycle. If we could temporarily override them, I think we can fix the problem.
Aye, Captain.
All right.
Targeting.
So I'm going to head that way and engage that target over there. I'm going to target that one. And I'm going to order Lieutenant Hall to fire the phasers on that other mine. So there's a few mines around here, and if I get too close to them, they'll start getting pulled in towards my ship. And they will cause a lot of bloody damage. Let's just basically say they will cause a fuck ton of damage. Power the phasers to increase the range.
Warning.
Entering the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
I really wish there was a way, though, to tell him to sort of like, I want to go this way. Take us around that. In fact, I should be able
Aye,
to say
Captain.
avoid
Adjusting
target.
to new heading.
We're not in range yet.
Well, we're not in range because Dickhead here is taking the biggest route he can.
Exiting anomaly.
Yep, that's nice. Are you going to turn left again, back to where I told you to go? Go, kid.
Hi.
Go there. Jesus. This guy is like the worst pilot I've ever come across. Give me power
Aye.
engines. This guy's just too
Prioritizing power
freaking
to
slow.
engines.
Okay, so we're going to render assistance to this vessel, and then we'll continue on looking for the vessel that we're looking for. So, that... Yeah, we're just going to skim the edge of this anomaly, it looks like at this point. Are our shields up? Yes, they are. Alright. Okay, give me power to the
Aye,
phasers.
aye. Full power to phaser banks.
Oh, and view screen. I want navigation up there so I can monitor all that. There we go, so speed's dropping back down. That is coming within range. And it's in range, okay. 5 phases.
Warning.
Moving into the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
I'll do it myself then. That. Out of range. What do you mean it's out of range? That one. Jesus, bloody Christ, I swear, people in this day and age can't think, can ya? Okay, let's approach that
Roger
vessel.
that. Changing
and analyze
target.
the target. Now that we remove that one mine that was in our path. Power to the
Yes,
engines
Captain.
again.
Maximizing power to engines.
Scan initiated.
Aye, aye.
Full stop.
Full stop.
So what we need to do here in the objectives are scan Patana's engines to gain access to engine subsystem. In fact, yeah, she's already done it, so bugger it, I'll just let it scan everything. I'd
I finished
better off
the
to
scan.
actually be to take over and scan specifically the engines. Now, select engine subsystem via system intrusions, disrupt engine subsystem.
Cooldown protocol seems to be offline. Can you see what's up with that?
Oh, for God's sakes. That one. System
Aye, aye,
intrusion,
Captain.
disrupt engines.
Attempting system disruption. Stand by. Updating target.
Just making sure recording is still working.
We're disrupting.
It looks like that fixed it. We should be able
That's
to take it
great.
from here. Thanks for your help. You probably just saved all our lives.
Affirmative. Prioritizing power to phasers.
Understood. New target locked. Scanning. Target selected. Scanning complete.
What was that? No idea what that was.
Yes, Captain. Locking new target. Disengaging. Initiating scan. Locking on target. Engaging.
Nothing to worry about.
Affirmative.
Power.
Balancing power allocation.
Let's get back to finding this ship, eh? That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Are we still recording? Okay, we're still recording. It's at this point I'm going to stop this recording and start it again, just to make sure that we can have some decent... Alright, recording again. Welcome back. We are now approaching...
We've arrived.
Plasma coolant C. Okay.
You
Scan
got
that.
it. Target selected. Scanning. Scan complete.
I believe our lost ship is showing on sensors now, Captain.
We're being hailed.
Aegis, this is the USS Nicholson. Our vessel is severely damaged and leaking radiation. Most of my crew escaped, but a few of us are trapped in the forward compartment. I need you to transport us off the ship. And then, well, she's too dangerous. We can't just leave her floating out here. You'll have to scuttle her.
Aye, aye.
Stop.
Throttle to 0.
Captain, we have life signs.
Copy that. Transporters. And let's lock on where there's only 6 life signs aboard. Okay, whilst that is doing that, I want you
Aye,
to
understood.
go in full reverse and give me
Aye,
power
aye.
to the
Prioritizing
shields.
power to shields.
Okay. Let's lock those transporters on, eh? Just like we were supposed to be doing just before. I don't know what the range is for transporters, actually. But this is freaking awesome, by the way. I love this. Like I said, this is a game that I was hugely looking forward to. Just about ready. Energize.
All are accounted for.
Excellent. Alright, take us to this point.
Aye,
Approach
Captain.
that target. Give me
Affirmative.
power to the
Full
engines.
power to engines.
Raise the
Aye,
shields.
Captain, we've been detected.
What have we been detected by? I don't see anything. There's a little red mark here, but whatever it is, I can't click on it.
Warning.
Entering the
Environmental
anomaly.
Hazard detected.
Okay,
Aye, full stop.
full stop. I'm going to now take over your position. So I want to bring the ship about.
Confirming
All
duty
the
roster for
way
EVA
around.
maintenance at 1200 hours.
Let's go full reverse. Now, minimum safe distance is 20 kilometers on this one, because what we're going to do is we're going to scuttle that ship, which means it's going to go a big aba double. Okay, Lieutenant Nya, or whatever your name is, I'm going to take your position. Let's drop power on engines, raise power to shields. There, and now reroute that power, give us a little bit of extra range there. Excelente. Range of target 20.2 kilometers. Lieutenant Hoyle, fire phases.
Aye, aye. Target locked. One hostile destroyed.
Selected.
Wait for it. Ooh.
Captain, I have an update from Starfleet Command. They're sending us
Love
new
it.
coordinates.
Yes, Captain.
Balance the power.
Equalizing power.
And that's all said. Okay. New commands from Starfleet. Impulse to Section 10. Copy that. So we want Impulse. Section 10.
Plotting
Neutral
course.
zone boundary.
Aye.
Prepare for impulse.
Diverting power for impulse.
Laying course for impulse.
Just checking, we are definitely still a go for the recording. Bringing the ship about.
Course laid in, Captain.
Engage! I really do love this. Like the look and feel of everything, just being able to, you know, click on things on that wheel. It is just really cool to be able to do all this the way it is. Well, they don't really seem to do anything, do they? Like, as far as virtual reality games go, I think this may be one of the best that has come out so far. In saying that though, I haven't played the Batman one that came out.
Captain,
So,
I'm getting
we're
something
still
on the
going?
distress channel. Putting it on
Roger that.
screen.
This is Captain Jameson of the
There
TeknoAXE
you
mine.
go.
We've struck a gravitic mine. We've lost all power and our hull has been penetrated. Life support systems are failing. Our position is Gamma Hydra Section 10. Please, you must help us.
It's at this point you know what's going on here.
Captain, that places them in the Klingon neutral zone. Entering the zone would put us in violation of treaty.
Roger that,
Aye,
approach the target.
Staying with them.
Lieutenant Hoyle, fire phases.
Updating target. Opening fire.
No valid target.
Roger that. Targeting.
No target selected.
Aye, aye, Captain. Target selected.
Give me a path, Hoyle.
No valid target.
We're approaching the Klingon neutral zone, Captain.
Roger that.
Target's out of range. You got it. Targeting.
No target
Understood. Updating target.
This is how it's done. Look at me go! Weapons,
Aye,
fire!
Captain. Changing target. I'll alert medical.
We don't want to shoot on that one. Okay,
Aye,
scan the target.
blocking new target. Scanning.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Full stop.
Bring her to full stop.
Scan complete. Life signs
Following.
detected. Aye, Captain. Lowering
Firing
shields.
lock.
Get us in and transport over.
Understood.
Give me power to
Maximizing
phasers.
power to phasers.
All hands, red alert.
Cannot transport
Shields
through
up.
active shields.
Lower your
Aye,
shields and
shields
transport.
Following the target.
Establishing lock.
Yeah, maybe that was a bad idea. We won't do that until we really need it. Wish I could see the transporter status.
Particle analyzers are reacting, Captain. There may be a cloaked vessel operating in the area.
Aye, aye. Throttle to 0.
Energizing.
Staying
Others
with
are
them.
still awaiting transport.
Following the target.
And showing on their sensors.
Full stop.
New contact. One enemy vessel.
Aye,
Full
Captain.
reverse.
Aye, aye.
Scan that
New
target.
target locked. Scanning target. Aye, aye, Captain. Locking on target. I finished the scan.
Energizing.
Yes,
disrupt their weapons.
Attempting to disrupt. Updating target.
There are still others following.
Let's grab as many as we can, people.
Establishing lock.
I'm in. Target system disrupted.
Aye, aye. Bring her to full stop.
I don't want you to keep
Aye.
moving forwards. Reverse, back it up.
Energizing.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Staying with them.
Acquiring transporter lock.
Aye.
Keep pulling us back there, Mr. Rao. Pulling us back, Mr. Rao. This is pretty full on. I'm going to save as many people as I can this time round.
Energizing.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Here they come again.
Following the
Let's pull
target.
again.
Still others aboard.
Aye, understood. Throttle
Hold
to
us
0.
here.
Establishing lock.
Lieutenant Hoyle, how many have we got aboard? 357 aboard. Jesus, how many have we saved so far?
Ship deployment detected. I'm reading multiple hostile contacts.
Hull status 98%.
Energizing.
Aye,
Scan
Captain.
target.
Targeting. Scan initiated.
Others
Follow.
are still awaiting transport.
Scanning complete. Aye, aye. New target locked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Bring her to full stop. Aye, Captain.
Acquiring lock.
This is really freaking awesome. So far I'm doing pretty alright, but there are there's over 300 people on board that ship basically. We really don't stand any chance. Their hull is at 60%.
Hostile retreating. Enemy vessel destroyed.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Aye.
Fire
Changing
phaser, fire
target. You got it.
torpedoes. Scan that target.
Scanning.
Back to the
Staying
Kobayashi,
with-
transport.
Aye, aye,
Full
Captain.
Acquiring
stop.
Full
transporter
stop.
lock.
I want
Aye.
you going back, please. Taking damage. What are we at? 96%.
Warning.
Aye,
Balance the
Captain.
repairs.
Dispatching repair crews. Engine repairs complete, Captain. Torpedo
Aye.
launcher.
Throttle to 0.
Phaser fire control
Enemy
restored.
retreating.
Energizing. Shield emitters restored. Sensors fully restored. Others are still awaiting transport.
Restored.
Hostile ship decloaking. Aye, aye. Attempting
Hopfot is
system
fully
destruction.
operational.
Stand by.
All
Locking on
repairs
target.
completed.
Hostile contacts detected.
Restored.
Kobayashi Maru is at 50% hull integrity. Target system is disrupted.
Establishing lock.
Hostile destroyed.
Aye,
Stop.
aye. Full stop.
I wish he would stop taking us forwards though. How's she gone? 34% hull. Come on. How's that lock
Energizing.
coming? Alright, that's going to be the last lot we're going to be able to get. Just have to leave it there. Lieutenant Hoyle,
Understood.
raise the shields.
Raising shields.
Follow
Roger.
the target,
Target
people.
selected. Engaging target.
Didn't mean to press that.
Enemy vessel retreats. Kobayashi Maru. 25% hull integrity. Captain. Locking new target. Holding fire. Initiating scan. Kobayashi Maru hull. 10% contact. Understood. Changing target.
Getting complete.
You got
Drop
it.
their
Starting
weapons.
disruption attempt. Locking on target. We're disrupting the target system. Aye, aye.
Staying with-
New target locked. Hostile retreating. Firing. Hostile vessel destroyed.
Very good. Next one.
Aye, aye. Updating target.
Following the target.
This is freaking awesome. I'm loving it. Like, I've played a lot of Star Trek Online, as you've seen from other videos that I've done. Give me power to
Prioritizing
phasers.
power to phasers.
Yeah, I've played a lot of the Star Trek
Concerning
Online.
torpedoes.
This does not compare at all to Star Trek Online. And we still got a good recording happening. We do. That is excellent.
Captain, I have noticed a pattern of unusual sensor echoes. They are indicative of the recent use of a cloaking device.
Must be more of them coming.
Yes.
Disrupt their weapons again.
Attempting to disrupt. Target selected. I'm in. Target system disrupted. Enemy
Well
Vessel
done.
decloaking. I've got a new contact. Hostile.
Jesus, that's a big one. What is that, D5?
Kobayashi Maru was just destroyed, Captain.
Alrighty then.
We're clear.
Calculating travel vector.
Congratulations, Captain. You and your
Oh,
crew
there we
have
go.
just completed the Kobayashi Maru simulation.
Woohoo!
I know it's not easy to face a no-win situation like that, but it's a necessary test, both for Starfleet and for yourselves. I think we all have a better idea now of the decisions you'll make when there's no obvious right answer. Based on your overall performance, I'm not only clearing the Aegis for Operation Distant Shore, I'm recommending that you lead the expedition into the trench.
Sweet. That is actually really well, I think, that time round that I've done. I am very pleased with myself on that. Alright, here we are. So that was 30 minutes. That was faster that time because, yeah, I knew pretty much what I was doing. 16 torpedoes fired, but we... Sorry, I had that the wrong way around. But we saved 48 members of the Kobayashi Maru. To me, that's a pretty good number. That is 48 people saved. I know that there was over 300 people on board. There were probably about 400 or so on board, but there was well over 300 on board. We saved 48 people. That is an accomplishment, I think. That is 48 people who did not die, and my own vessel survived as well. So there we go. Look at that. That is awesome. So there we go. I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade. That's my rank now. So I'm just going to pop that off. Put that down. I'm going to just stop the recording there as well, just so I can be sure to keep a good recording. So we switched over to the camera microphone now. It's why my audio on my voice has changed. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that game. I hope this was a nice little review for you. Review on the game. Okay. As with most PlayStation games, the PlayStation VR is not the best. The best is, in fact, the HTC Vive. I've not yet played the HTC Vive for myself, but from what I've seen of the tech and all the capabilities and what I've seen of other people's videos and all that, it is better. But the PlayStation VR, for its price, is bloody good. Like, if you cannot afford a HTC Vive, well, if you cannot afford a computer to run the HTC Vive and the HTC Vive as well, but you could afford one or the other, get the PlayStation VR. It is also cross-platform as well, so people with the PC version can play against people with the PS4 version in this particular game. And that's one of the great things about this, though. It's really one of those games that it allows you to live out a fantasy. Like, for anyone who is a big, hardcore Star Trek fan, so anyone who's a Trekkie or a Trekker, they are two different things. One is considered a little bit more derogatory. I do apologise. I can't remember which one it is. I always like to refer to myself as, I think it's a Trekkie or is it Trekker. I honestly can't remember now. But I'm a big Star Trek fan. Like, I've got all the movies from the original series right up to the Next Generation series. I've got the entire box set of Deep Space Nine up there. I've seen every episode of Next Generation. I've seen every episode of the original series, the animated series, Voyager, Enterprise. I've seen all the new J.J. Abrams movies. I personally love the new J.J. Abrams movies. I love everything that is to do with Star Trek, basically. But yeah, personally, for me though, my favourite era of Star Trek is the Next Generation. I'm a Next Generation fan. That's why I kept quoting Picard there, basically calling in on my inner Picard with the engage, basically. But I love that it says engage impulse. So yeah, to me, that is a really good game. That is one of those VR games that lets you live your fantasy of being a member of Starfleet, basically, of stepping into this science fiction fantasy world. It is worth it, seriously. If you can spare the money for the VR headset or for the PS4 and the VR headset, go out and get it. If you've got a computer that can run it, along with the HTC Vive, do that as well. Get it. The game is seriously worth it. This is a great game. There will be more videos of this game, I promise you that. I will do my best to make sure that my recording software is up and running properly next time in the future. Like I said, that's probably the fourth video. That's the fourth time round I've tried recording that. I think it is now. Third or fourth, one or the other. Probably a bit of both, depending if I'm able to salvage anything from the first one. But yeah, alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead, hit that like button down below. If you want anything, got anything you want to say, go ahead, put it in the comments. Please try and refrain from having a go about Discovery and that. Like, I see it all over the internet, everybody going, Discovery is ruining the continuity of Star Trek. I'm sorry. Go and watch the original series. And then see if you can come back and complain to me about continuity, because I will point out every single continuity error from the original series. And then I will happily go and point out all the ones in the Next Generation series and in the Enterprise series. Star Trek is full of continuity errors. They're all over the place, basically. But we're not getting into an argument here. Please don't go arguing anything like that down the bottom there. None of this Star Trek is greater than Star Wars. They're two separate things. Star Wars is science fiction fantasy. Star Trek is science fiction. Basically, is the difference there. Science fiction cowboys, science fiction fantasy. Two different things. Anyway, like I said, hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.